Hey everybody, it's about to rain again, so we need to sit out on the front porch and look at the rain. All right, let's flip that camera around. Actually, I'm gonna share my live to start. Hey, we're just gonna watch the rain, a nice little southern rain going on here. And I'm gonna be flipping my camera around because y'all need to see it. And flip my camera. So here it is, a nice little southern rain's about to come on down. Do. Oh, my little camera. All right. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Enjoy. Let's go. Enjoy the go. Take a look at this. You need to see it. There we go. Enjoy the rain, you guys. The rain's coming in. There it is. And little Raja's garden everything. I hope you enjoy the weather, because we need to enjoy. There's a beautiful patio here with some nice weather. All right. Dun, 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 dun. There's the rain. Oh, okay. Enjoy the... There we go. Enjoy. Nice little rainstorm coming. Everybody needs to learn how to enjoy the weather. Enjoy the weather, you guys. Enjoy the weather, you guys. Got little plants. Raja. All right, we're just sitting out here enjoying the weather and the rain, saying mantra recitations on our mala and blessing the universe. So enjoy the rain, and I will now commence to also enjoying the rain. There you go. It's gonna be kicking up here pretty soon. See, the wind's already starting to blow. Yeah, please like and share if you want to see some nice weather. Hey everybody, we're just sitting out on the patio saying mantra recitation. Oh, here, anybody that needs blessed, here, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Get you some blessed incense and enjoy, just enjoy. Okay, I'm flipping the camera back around again so you can see the actual weather. All right, look, here's the stock. There's some beautiful plants. Enjoy the weather here, you guys. Hey, thanks, Celine. Kind of a loud car. We're about to have a lot more weather coming in here. So I thought you might want to see it because it's awesome. Saying a little recitations out here on the patio. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hey, everybody. Just saying some mantra recitation and blessing the universe. Have some incense going on. Everybody needs to gear up their positive thinking, positive attitude, radiate that to all universes. Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Doing very good, actually. A little tired today. But yeah, everything's rolling right along. How are you guys doing? I'm gonna turn my camera back around here real quick. Put my camera. I'm really wanting a big rainstorm to come in. Oh, there it comes. Algeria. That is in Africa, I think. You need to see these trees then. And that fern down there. Yeah, we got a little rainstorm coming in. Actually a flood warning. And we're saying mantra recitation on the porch, which is very important because you need to tame and train your mind in the sacred arts of love and compassion all the time. There's a song we sing all the time. There are countless Buddhas lovingly guiding us, lovingly guiding us. All the time there are countless Buddhas spontaneously blessing us, spontaneously blessing us. So that's a little song called All the Time. All the time there are countless Buddhas. I am not Muslim. I am not. I'm Buddhist. Devoutly Buddhist. To my heart center Buddhist. I do get asked a lot if I'm Muslim. I'm not. But yeah, so whatever you repeat, you experience, right? So whatever you repeat, you experience. So we want to make sure that we repeat positive things so we have a positive direct experience, right? Buddhist is the teachings of Buddha Shakyamuni. So the word Buddha itself means awakened omniscience. So that is a title, just like doctor or lawyer. It's a title that you like kind of realize, if you will. And so in order to every being has Buddha nature, right? So every being wants happiness and doesn't want suffering. Everybody. There's not a single being that exists that wants happiness and doesn't want to suffer. Or they all want that, is what I'm trying to say. I think you guys get my... They do. Because everybody wants to be happy. That's the bottom line. Everybody. You want to be happy. You want to be happy. So you make choices in your life that you think are going to make you happy. You think are going to create happiness in your life. The problems arise when we don't understand the causes of happiness and the causes of suffering. And then down the rabbit hole we go into some suffering, and we don't understand why. We don't understand why. Yeah, so the Buddha taught what the causes of happiness and the causes of suffering are. And so it's really kind of that simple. Yeah. So right now we're just practicing our mantra recitation because it's kind of cold out here. And we're radiating our natural goodness into the universe. And we're also, the big thing is we're watching the rain. That's the whole point of this little endeavor today, is to watch the rain. What is happiness to you? Happiness is the cessation of suffering. It's zero negative thinking, and zero negative karma is like full happiness. Yeah. So then another way to define happiness is decreasing my negative thinking is happiness. So whenever I have less anger, I'm naturally more happy. My natural goodness arises, right? Because all beings want happiness and don't want suffering without having been taught that want. Nobody had to teach you to want to be happy, did they? Nobody had to teach you to want to be happy. You naturally want to be happy. But the problems arise whenever you don't understand happiness, the causes of happiness and the causes of suffering. No, not necessarily. You can focus on it the other way around, and you can focus on not wanting to suffer. So most of the time when people come into the Dharma and they come onto the path, if you will, it's because they have a lot of suffering. That's typically, like they literally say to themselves, I just don't want to suffer anymore, right? That's literally what they say. I just don't want to suffer anymore. It's rare that someone like finds themselves on the path and they say, oh, I just want more happiness. It's usually the suffering that like pushes them into, finding a solution to their problem, right? Yeah, so that's kind of the thing. So that's why whenever you look at positive thinking, like we call it like the 5 positive thinking and 5 negative thinking, it's a way to self-examine yourself. The first one is renunciation, which is actually inward facing, and it's whenever you recognize that your negative thinking is the cause of your suffering. So what are you renouncing? Well, you're renouncing your anger, your jealousy, your greed, pride, and ignorance. So yeah. Somebody asked me a question. Hold on. What's my story? I'll tell you my story. Pull up a chair. So this is my story. My story is that as far as like why I am a Buddhist Lama, you should know. Stand by. This just in. Okay. So in 2003, a long, long time ago in a land far, far away, I had a similar experience to what I just described. Like I was just like, oh, I don't want to say, my life was going on pretty good. It's like, it wasn't like this massive heaps of suffering or anything, but I had just moved up to the Pacific Northwest, which is lovely, by the way. It's just a lovely place. And I, hold on, I'm just, I'm so new to TikTok Live, so I'm just trying to follow their little rules or whatever. Anywho, back to the story. And I went to this teaching at a local library in Boise, Idaho, and it was a teaching on how to be happy or happiness or something. And I was like, oh, well, this is naturally how I think already. Like, this is like my natural, like, kind of course of, like, my thoughts process. Like, all beings naturally want happiness and don't want suffering without having been taught that want. So from there, I just started going to the local Dharma center and meditating and learning. And then I went on my first 6-month, that's right, my first 6-month retreat in 2008 with at our retreat center. I helped found the retreat center and all this kind of stuff. And we have a big international organization. Obviously, that was like decades ago at this point. But I went on my first 6-month retreat in 2008 with my little baby. She's now like almost 19. And my husband. And everybody was like, you can't go on a 6-month retreat with a baby. I'm like, girl, please. You might not be able to, but I can. Just get out of my way. I can do whatever I want. So I did. I thought it was going to be like Hogwarts, you know, where like you learn, you know, magic. Hey, thanks guys. Just like and share and follow. I'll be on. What is the last first? I don't understand that question. I'm sorry. I don't understand what is the last prophet question. So I went on my first 6-month retreat and we went really in depth on like the mind. Of course, yeah. You think, you know, right? I was like, oh my gosh. Whenever I get done with my first 6-month Buddhist retreat in like Vajrayana, I'm gonna learn how to fly. You know, obviously it's a little bit of a like wink, wink, nudge, nudge kind of thing. You know, you think you're gonna like learn all this like cool magic. It is kind of magic, you know, because it totally changes you all the way around, you know, because it changes how you perceive your phenomena. So here, I'll give you an example. I am single present moment thinking only. It's one of the teachings of the Buddha. It's like one of the main teachings, right? And it's true. It's just like a natural truth, like gravity, right? So everybody is single present thinking only. Like the past no longer exists. You can't get in like a little time machine and go back in time. Time is not actually like this linear like stream that we jump into and jump out of, because that would make time like an external commodity. But actually a time is a reflection of our mind. So it's not thinking is time and time is thinking. So with that said, I'm just dumping a lot of stuff on you, so I hope you're following. I'll get back to your question. It says something about a prophet. I don't understand your question maybe. But hold up, I gotta finish this like thing here. Okay, so there's no concept of time outside your mind, right? Everybody has their own version of time because everybody has their own way that they look at their experience, like, right? Okay. So I am single present moment thinking only. My past no longer exists. The future has not yet arisen, but the energy of the past we can say exists in the present moment as a quality of mind, right? So we can say I am single present moment thinking only. My single present moment thinking is one thing. We can say that, but with countless qualities. It's not just the voice in your head, you guys. I'm not Amish. I am kind of cute with my little hat, though. Don't you think? Okay, it's cold out here, guys. Even though it's hot, it's raining. Anyway, so I'm single present moment thinking only. The past no longer exists. The future has not yet arisen. I am always in the present moment. Okay. We got to get to the point. Okay, so one of the qualities of my mind, one of the many qualities of my mind, which is not just the voice in my head, right? It's form, feeling, notion, formation, and consciousness, which is called the 5 composites. It's one way to look at it, one single present moment snapshot if you wanted to. So one of those components is karma. Now, karma is a Sanskrit term and it has a lot of different meanings, okay? And what it means is, if you really wanted to understand it, it would be the habit of my mind, the habitual, and karma is the energy of my mind, the imprint of my mind, the education of my mind. But really, if you needed to have a walking around knowledge for that, put it in your back pocket. Anytime you hear the word karma, just think it's the habit of my mind. It's my mind's habitual patterns. My mind's habitual patterns. Okay. So I am Bodhi Lama Shannon, and I teach week-long retreats, and I teach weekend retreats, and all these kind of things. Okay, so I am. Yes, all these things. So back to the story of how you function in this world. So I am single present moment thinking only. My single present moment thinking is one thing with countless qualities. One of those qualities is karma, which is the energy of my mind and the habit of my mind. But here's the deal. This is what's going to unlock it for you. My karma, my energy of my mind, my imprint of my mind, creates my phenomena. Creates my phenomena. And then I interact with that phenomena. And you guys, if we don't realize that these things are interconnected, right? Like my phenomena is a direct reflection of my mind. We are like the dog barking at the reflection in the mirror, thinking there's another dog. But we're not. We have a precious human body with all of the sense faculties of a precious human being. And we have knowledge and wisdom, and we have, of course, the teachings of Buddha and like love and compassion to like investigate our minds and see, I am single present moment thinking only. My single present moment thinking is one thing with countless qualities. One of those qualities is karma. My karma creates my phenomena, and then I interact with that phenomena. And the more enlightened I am, meaning each level of positive thinking is one level of enlightenment, each level of positive thinking I have, the more I can see that my phenomena is a reflection of my mind. And we can get deeper and deeper down that rabbit hole, but this is like the TikTok version. So yes, does that make sense? I hope it does, because I love you guys. I don't even know who you are. I'm talking to nobody. Talking to a camera. Talking to myself. Yes, thebuddhapath.org. thebuddhapath.org is our website. Yeah, and we're having like a big, the word Manlam is Tibetan for prayer festival, and our holy days are about to start here for 15 days, and we go into what's called Sagadawa, which is holy moon. It's a holy month where we move through a lot of the life stages of the Buddha. The Buddha was born, he taught Dharma, and he attained parinirvana, meaning he passed away, and all in the same time frame. And so we have what's called Sagadawa. Yes, I'm Buddhist. My name is Bodhi Lama Shannon, and I've been a Buddhist practitioner since 2003, and I went on my first 6-month retreat in 2008. And I teach Dharma all the time, and I actually just recently came on TikTok Live because I was like, man, I know it, y'all. Not to like hurt myself, pat myself on the back, but I know a lot. I know a lot of stuff. I teach all, and there's just so many things to say. People need to understand their minds. No, my mom's Christian, and I'm surprised she hasn't jumped on my TikTok Live. I teach her all the time. It parallels in many ways. The only way I can tell you that it won't parallel this, like the difference between, because the end goal is peace, happiness, love, and compassion, right? Like joy and celebration of life and community, right? And community. But the only difference is that Buddhists do not believe in an external creator. Okay, whereas Christians and Muslims believe in an external creator, and that's where our paths will differ. But that doesn't mean we can't join in to all the good things and all the goodness that each one of us bring to the table and celebrate our things that we're alike, you know? And I think that's what we need to focus on. I feel like the world is very divisive right now, which is another reason why I have to get on TikTok and talk about good stuff. I am Buddhist, been for a long time. I took refuge in 2003. So if you ever want to become Buddhist, which we're not proselytizers, where we don't go around trying to convert people or anything, you take refuge. That's what it's called. Take refuge. How do you manage the bad energy that comes from the past? That's a fantastic question. Okay, I am single present moment thinking only. Now, the imprint of that past energy is in my present moment. We call that karma. Okay, the imprint of my good energy from my past is in my present moment. The deal is in the present moment, I'm driving my little ship. So in the present moment, I have a choice of how I want to engage that phenomena as it ripens in my present moment. Do I want to slip into the old habitual patterns of anger, frustration, jealousy, irritation? Or do I want to have a new way to look at things through the eyes of actual wisdom, like love and compassion and patience and kindness? What do you want to do? Do you want to be your same old and get the same old result? Or do you want to have a new way and a new experience and a new life? What do you want to do? That's the question. So how you change how you think in those patterns is very simple. I know. You're like, it's not that simple. It is very simple. Okay. We say no repeat, no result. Whatever you repeat, you experience. Whatever you repeat, you experience. Okay. You can't ignore the bad energy because it's sneaky. It's a sneaky little mofo. So you gotta tame and train. So you have to put your subject, which is your single present moment thinking, on the right object, which would say like Buddha or someone you love, right? Some object of reverence. Your subject, which is your single present moment thinking, on the right object with the right intention. So like, I love you, 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 I love you. There's so many books. Yes. Okay, so there are 2 books that I really love. They're not necessarily meditation guides, but anything by a guy named Tinley Norbu. I'm not sure if you heard of that guy. Called The White Sail. The White Sail. And then another one's called The Small Golden Key, which is really nice. But literally anything by Tinley Norbu. The very first book I read was Awaken the Buddha Within by Lama Surya Das, but it's more of his life story, so it's not necessarily a practice book. But our practice book is called The Buddha Path. And it is a practice book where you just do the meditations in there, because remember, you have to repeat that, right? How does it go? From beginningless time, I have been born in past lives. Until I attain enlightenment, I will be reborn in future lives. In this life, I have a precious human body. In my body, I exist as one aware mind. My mind is single present moment thinking only. This mind has immeasurable capacity. This mind has unlimited power. This mind is never born. This mind never ages. This mind never dies. The nature of mind is the essence of Buddha. All that I perceive is the creation of my mind. Acting with bad intention results in my suffering. Acting with good intention results in my happiness. The natural law of karma, cause and effect, is infallible. Look in all directions. Watch all space. All space. The universe is limitless. There are countless galaxies. There are countless worlds. There are countless sentient beings. There are countless enlightened beings. I want all sentient beings to be happy, just as I want to be happy. I promise always to love all beings. Always love all beings. Love, love, love. So that's just part of our preliminary practice that we do every morning. We meditate on love and open our hearts to our universe. This is my universe, girl. This is my universe. Now I'm blessing you. Oh, there's a little bit of incense left. Here you go. Ooh, we have a neighbor. But what if the object is wrong? For example, you choose Buddha. Well, you can have negative meditations where you choose somebody you really don't like and you meditate on like, I don't like that guy, I don't like that guy. But then you're just generating a mandala of hate and anger, and you're increasing that energy in yourself. Really, it doesn't do so much for the person that you don't like. It just makes you miserable. Hey guys, I'm English. I speak English. Hold on, I'm going to show you the weather real quick, because we haven't seen it, but this guy's kind of blaring his music. He's ruining our natural ambiance. Hold on just a sec. Boom. There's some weather. We'll come back. No, I'm not from England. Hold on, I'm gonna flip my camera around. Can you guys see me? Okay. I'm not from England. What is the secret of your whiteness? I don't know. My mama. My mama's the secret to my whiteness. My daddy. I'm always It's careful. But I appreciate. Okay, so yeah, so that's what we do. No repeat, no result. You have to repeat. Anything you want to experience, you need to repeat that. Okay, so if you want to experience directly love here, then you have to practice it here. So then whenever you come in contact with things that you might not love so much, your natural instinct is then to practice love. Or you'll just fall into your own habitual patterns. So we don't want to do that, right? So I say, may all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. See, we just meditate. We just think about the universe, and we send the heart light out, and we just say, may everybody wants happiness. There's not a single being on this planet that does not want happiness. Everybody wants happiness and doesn't want suffering without having been taught that want. Without having been taught that want. Nobody had to teach you to want to be happy, did they? Nope, you just naturally do, because all beings have Buddha nature. All beings have Buddha nature. All beings want happiness and don't want suffering without having been taught that want. Yep. Oh, here's some incense for the new person. The new people. I don't know. Anyway, may all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. So that's what we're doing. We're learning who we are. I think this car is trying to park in front of here. That's funny. Okay. Relax and enjoy your phenomena. Do I look Slavic? I don't even know what a Slavic person looks like, to be honest. I mean, I don't think I'd like pick them out of the lineup if they were to show up in front of me and be like, ew. But here, let's enjoy some weather here real quick. Flip the camera. Look, it's starting to get kind of rainy out here. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here with you in this present moment too. This is a good moment. Enjoy. I think one of the things I'd like everybody to do is just enjoy their life. Enjoy the time you have here on this beautiful blue planet, because it goes by so quick, really. Goes by so fast. Oh, gotta look at these plants. Aren't they nice? Everybody needs a plant. Okay, we're saying our mantra now. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. In all universes, I does not exist. I think somebody's coming to get their friend. I'm not messing. Please like and follow, you guys. We can talk Dharma every day. All right, I'm single present moment thinking only. My single present moment thinking creates my karma creates my phenomena, and then I engage with my phenomena. And a well-trained mind will know exactly how to respond. But a not so well-trained mind will get whipped around, they say, by the nose ring of their habitual thinking. by their habitual thinking. So you got to be careful on what you repeat, because whatever you repeat, you become, right? Whatever you repeat, you become. So watch your mind. Whatever you repeat, you become, you guys. Our neighbor is giving us a musical serenade. Oh, there they go. Bye, neighbor. Oh, it was Amazon Prime. I am not Muslim. I am Buddhist. Very devoutly Buddhist. I am a Buddhist Lama in the Dzogchen lineage. I'm a Buddhist Lama in the Dzogchen lineage. I took my refuge vows in 2003 and was recognized as a Lama in 2014. And I teach week-long retreats, weekend retreats. Went on my first 6-month retreat in 2008. Done subsequent 3 and 6-month retreats ever since. And yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely Buddhist. So saying mantra recitation, blessing the universe, blessing our phenomena, blessing anyone that needs a special, like, heartfelt wish to be free from suffering. We all need it. The whole world needs it. So may all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. So you say your mantra recitation, may all beings have happiness in the causes. I'm good. Thank you for asking. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. Right? We need to, like, send our love light out there. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. Not just that, but, like, may you never separate even for 1 second from even temporary happinesses. Thanks, Jane. May you not separate for even 1 second from even the most temporary of happinesses, right? But what happens is we don't understand the causes of happiness and the causes of suffering, and thus we choose things that aren't necessarily going to lead to the causes of our happiness. So here we are. So whatever you repeat, you experience. So if you ever wonder, why is this happening to me? Well, you don't want to be like this self-blame game kind of thing, or like gaslight yourself or anything, but you're directly experiencing something because ultimately you created the experience. But in the present moment, you then have a choice on how you want to engage that phenomena. Like, do you want to engage it with the same old frustration, irritation, yucky energy, or do you want to level up and engage it with patience, kindness, wisdom? You got a choice. You actually have choices there. But whenever you're like, your mind is like shrouded in ignorance, you can't see your choices. But if you think about it like this, like a diamond itself is always a diamond. Like it has 100% of all of its diamond qualities, right? Even if it's covered in mud, right? It still has 100% of those radiant diamond qualities, even if it's covered with mud. So we say you remove the obscurations or remove the mud, right? And the Buddha appears, or, because Buddha is a title. It means awakened omniscience, right? So just like that, all beings have Buddha nature. We're just obscured to our own true nature. So, I am definitely married. So we have to realize our own true nature. It's not something that you have to conjure up either. You're not trying to create or fabricate these innate goodness qualities in yourself. You're naturally good. You're naturally good. Okay? But what we're trying to do is recall our natural goodness. Recall our natural goodness. I am not Muslim. I am Buddhist. But thank you for asking. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. So let's turn. We gotta look at the weather. And then we have we're getting some cloud cover here. right. It's our beautiful weather we're having, springtime weather with our little plants. We're watching this weather come in from the porch. And we're talking about our mind and how we can cultivate happiness in our life that's a little bit more permanent, because we like happiness and we don't like suffering. And we want to decrease suffering and increase happiness, because we're naturally good. We're not bad people wanting to become good. We're naturally good, trying to reveal our own inner goodness to ourselves, right? Right. Okay. My name is Bodhi Lama Shannon, and I have studied and practiced Dharma since 2003. Here's my mala, which has said a lot of recitation. I've logged a lot of mala at the time. This little guy has got me through the hard times and the good times. Let's look at this beautiful weather we're having, because one of the biggest things we need to do is learn how to be content and enjoy our phenomena. So here, enjoy this phenomena. Thank you very much. I hope that you have a really fantastic day. Everybody enjoy this beautiful weather. So we've got some plants. I am very much in a relationship. I have been married for 20 years. 20. Please like and share, you guys. More people need to see good weather or rainy weather, and they also need to know how to be happy. How to be happy in their life. Okay, one of the basic things is that, and this is just what I call a natural truth. It's not even really Buddhism. It's like gravity. Like, you don't even have to believe in it for it to be real. I mean, because gravity, like, it's why you're stuck to the earth. So, yeah, so I am single present moment thinking only. It's a natural truth. I am single present moment thinking only. The past no longer exists. The future has not yet arisen. I am always in the present moment. So now you're thinking, well, what? But I can think about the past. Yes, you can think about the past, but you're thinking about the past from the present moment. And you're planning for the future from where? From the present moment, right? I am single present moment thinking only. So we can say our single present moment thinking is one thing with countless qualities. One of those qualities is karma, and karma is the energy of your mind. One of those qualities is karma, and what the word karma means, energy or imprint of thinking, the energy or your habitual thinking. The word karma means habitual thinking. So I am single present moment thinking only. My single present moment thinking is one thing, but with countless qualities, we can say. So like, for example, whenever I say, this is an example of that. Whenever I say the word waterfall, in your mind, you're like, oh, that's one thing. Haha, gotcha. It's not one thing. It's many things, actually. And it's constantly changing, right? A waterfall is constantly changing over and over and over. Like, there's not 1 millisecond where it's the same. It's constantly changing, and it's dynamic and fluid and like not like stationary, right? Like, but whenever you first think about it, you kind of think it is. Yeah, it's one thing. No, it's constantly changing, just like your mind. We can say your mind is one thing, but it's actually countless qualities. One of those qualities is karma. I am single present moment thinking only. My single present moment thinking is one thing with countless qualities. One of those qualities is karma, which is the habit of my mind, and my karma creates my phenomena. And then I interact with my phenomena, and I think it's something separate from me. Now, a more enlightened mind, like each level of positive thinking is one level of enlightenment. So a more enlightened mind starts to recognize that, oh, this phenomena is a reflection of my mind. A more not so enlightened mind will blame and get angry at their phenomena and like just, behave pretty ordinary. But we don't want to be ordinary. We want to be extraordinary. So how do you have an extraordinary life? How do you have a meaningful life? How do you have a beneficial life? How do you do that? Well, you have to train yourself to act with wisdom, grace. You have to have discipline, diligence, mindfulness, knowledge, patience. You have to have all those things. But those, you have to get in the habit of that, right? So you habituate your mind in that. Get habituated in these things. Because if not, your mind's just wild like a baby. Wild like a little kid. And then you didn't learn anything. And then you get to be an old lady or an old man, and you didn't learn anything. And you're still holding on to all these negative feelings that you didn't need to hold on to. And they made me do this. They made me, no, nobody made you do anything. You're doing it on your own. You're holding it because you don't know how to let go. You don't know how to let go. So we're going to tame and train our mind. Here's our mala. We're going to say, may all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. While we simultaneously look at the weather so we learn how to also enjoy our phenomenon. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. All beings have happiness and causes of happiness. Because all beings naturally want happiness and don't want suffering without having been taught that want. Nobody had to teach you to want happiness. Nobody had to teach you to not want suffering. It's a natural phenomena for beings. It shows that we all have Buddha nature. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. An Indian prince. Prince Siddhartha, before he became Buddha. It's possible. I'm not Muslim, but thank you for asking. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have Don't Muslims pray 6 times a day? I'm just asking a question. Thanks. Muslims pray 6 times a day. That's commendable. Hopefully they're praying for all beings to have happiness and the causes of happiness and never separate from that happiness, even for just 1 second. May all beings in all universes realize their true nature. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. So here's some weather because it's beautiful and rainy. My little doggy going on patrol. Do 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 do. See, doesn't that look nice? It's like do, do, do. There we go. lot of background noise here, you guys. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. Right now, I'm Bodhi Lama Shannon, and we're doing some mantra recitation on the porch, and we're enjoying our phenomena. And there's some rain about to happen, which is really nice. So I want to sit out on the porch and watch the rain and say some mantra recitation and tame and train my mind in the sacred arts of compassion and wisdom. So yeah, I've been a Buddhist Lama for a very long time. I teach week-long retreats and weekend retreats. I just finished a week-long retreat in Tulum, Mexico. And yeah, there's the Longchen Nyingtig Dzogchen lineage, if you've heard of that. And thebuddhapath.org is our website if you are interested even a little bit. But yeah, so we're just sitting out here enjoying the weather, because you have to learn how to enjoy your life. And then, yeah, watching the weather and saying some mantra recitation, blessing the whole universe. Have some incense right here. I hope you enjoy. I am not Muslim. I'm Buddhist. Uh-oh. There you go. There you go. Buddhists have many miracles. We actually just got through with our 15 miracle days. That is not true. 15 miracle days just happened, and we're actually moving into our holy month, which is called Sagadawa, and that starts on the 17th of May and goes to the 31st. So yeah, we just finished the Great Miracle Tree, the Great Jeweled Mountain. I mean, we can go on and on. There's, yeah, the 15 miracle days is one specific set of miracles that the Buddha performed. So that's two. I mean, that has a whole story, but I'm not going to get into all that right now. Yeah. There. Now I told you two. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The main difference between Buddhism and, like, say, Muslims and Christians is that Buddhism doesn't believe in an external creator, whereas Christians and Muslims do believe in an external creator. So that's the biggest difference. But there's a lot of different nuances in there that'll separate the different styles of faith. Ooh. No. Uh-oh, I'm gonna... Ooh. Okay. Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys watch the weather for a minute while we do some meditation. I'm not sure what you're asking me. I feel like I answered your question. Here. This is from our preliminary practice. From beginningless time I have been born in past lives. Until I attain enlightenment, I will be reborn in future lives. In this life, I have a precious human body. In my body, I exist as one aware mind. This mind is single present moment thinking only. This thinking has immeasurable capacity. This thinking has unlimited power. This mind is never born. This mind never ages. This mind never dies. The nature of mind is the essence of Buddha. All that I perceive is the creation of my mind. Acting with bad intention results in my suffering. Acting with good intention results in my happiness. The natural law of karma, cause and effect, is infallible. Look in all directions. Watch all space, all space. The universe is limitless. There are countless galaxies. There are countless worlds. There are countless sentient beings. There are countless enlightened beings. I want all sentient beings to be free from suffering, just as I want to be free from suffering. I want all sentient beings to be happy, just as I want to be happy. I promise always to love all beings. Always love all beings. Love all beings. Love, love, love. So that's our preliminary practice, or part, like a little snippet of our preliminary practice. So that's just to get you started on the Buddha path. So may all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May all beings have happiness in the causes. Like your wish to the universe. May all beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. Okay, so the weather is kicking up. We got some weather. There we go. Beautiful weather. All right. Okay. So then at the end of every meditation session, you always have to dedicate your merit for the benefit of all beings. So what that looks like is you put your hand over your heart and you say, Namo Buddhaya. For the true happiness of all beings, I will swiftly become Buddha in this very life. Therefore, just as all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas dedicate, I joyfully dedicate all merit for every being to attain unsurpassable enlightenment. May all my dedications be pure like the wisdom of Manjushri. May all my dedications be fulfilled like the aspirations of Samantabhadra. Jaya Jaya Tsudzaya. From Buddha Samantabhadra and great Vajradhara down to my own kindest root guru, whatever aspirations you have made for beings, may I swiftly accomplish all these sacred goals. All Sugatas and enlightened progeny, whatever sacred strengths of your intentions, aspirations, knowledge, love, power, and unsurpassable wisdom, miracle manifestations. May I achieve exactly that in this very life. And you too. I dedicate all of my merit to anyone who's ever seen me, heard me, touched me, thought of me. And yeah, that's our Buddhist practice, a little bit of it. I am single present moment thinking only. My single present moment thinking, we can say, is one thing, but with countless qualities. My single present moment thinking, one of those qualities is karma. So that karma creates my phenomena, and then I interact with my phenomena. And if I am a sentient being, then I think my phenomena is separate from me. But the more and more enlightened I get, the more I can see that my phenomena is actually a reflection of my mind. Yes, a reflection of my mind. And then how I interact with that is a reflection of my present moment thinking, right? And so then we can create the habit of either interacting with love or compassion, or we can fall into the same bad habits of interacting with anger, jealousy, greed, pride, and ignorance. So we have to ask ourselves, are we just swirling around in the habituals of our same old negative thinking, or are we doing something to actually change and change our direct experience? What are we doing to change our direct experience? What are we doing to change our direct experience? Are we allowing our minds to just be wild and like what they say, like lead you around by the nose ring, right? Or are we going to have control over our minds and control over our emotions and control over our interactions and control over how we decide we want our life experience to be? Do we want a meaningful life? Do we want a beneficial life? Do we want a peaceful life? For the love of Pete, do we want a peaceful life? Yes. And in order to do that, you decide. You have to decide how you want to interact and how you want to think. There's nobody out there controlling your mind but you. Regardless of how it feels, you're the one that decide. You decide. You decide. You decide, and then you have to fix yourself. Yes. Literally the basics of fundamentals of Tibetan Buddhism. All right, everyone. It has been a lovely day. I'm going to get off my lap, but I will be back tomorrow. So we'll do more meditation and learn about our minds and celebrate life. All right, bye, everybody. I love you guys.